for something, more begging pardon. Sometimes you do things in your youth days and you don't know what you do. So you have to tell him when you're praying from your childhood cradle days, you can remember everything. God don't make his children to be beggar. And anytime you're begging, something wrong. Something wrong. And the thing wrong on your side, not on God's side, Because we were those do bad things, not God. Andre, I go and give my children the breakfast.
We'll get all our grandchildren die making children in night. I know light children in the house.
You
You
say that,
understand? Light.
and if I call one name here and one answer, what you will say? And then those in tongue.
Yeah.
Eh?
They loading you up like truck.
I have the empty room full.
Okay.
But,
Take care of yourself, my darling.
all right.
Have a good day.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right. Goodbye.
Bye.
Live a man and live in a one tenement. Mountain comic who no pay no rent. Call kitten. Put on my dogs, put on my slander. Then me take a good chook for the Poco Mania. Poco jump. Let me do the Poco jump. Carl, you want me to go now? Carl, you can tell me no sound on YouTube. If you can hear, I can help you there. Check again. Check again, brethren. Check again. Leonard hearing. Yeah, Leonard already say like, subscribe, and share the page. Big it up. Yeah, we intend to. I mean, we only get a little, we in. Okay, hold on. What's taking place here? Oh, that. Okay. But let me tell you something, folks. We just a little 510. Do you understand? By the end of August, we need to bring that up to 1,000. All right. By the end of August, we need to bring that up to 1,000. I know, yeah, Leonard. I know why Carl's saying there's no song on YouTube. I know something must be wrong with his thing. I know you got Leonard. You need to yeah, Leonard. Send me your email address, and you can send it to me on my phone. You know my phone number, Leonard. Send me your email address. Yeah. I have an interview this morning with a gentleman. What's your name? Don't worry, no, is an artist. They like to be called Kaiser because they do soca, they do groovy, and they do clips. So I call them artists these days. All right, yeah, man. So I have that. Oh, you want to? You all want to see me? Okay, let me see if I can get my camera rolling. Yesterday I didn't have it rolling. Oh, that I ain't too like that shot, nah. I'll use this shot here. I use another shot, man. Yeah, a multitude of shots I have. I shot like if I had gone, yeah. Whoa. Yeah, that kind of a little better there. Right, so, boom, got you. Boom. Yeah, shots like gun. Carl, wait there, man. So, Leonard Peters, how come you ain't send me an email address, bro? What's up with you? Carl, check your email in the meantime. Ann Bernard, good morning. Errol Bonaparte, what's up, bro? Yeah. And you see that message that Leonard put there? Like and subscribe and share the page. All of you. Joanne Francis, darling, good morning. How are you? Yeah. Like, subscribe, and share that page. Yeah, just do what you got to do. We need to get to this morning. Leonard, and I want you to work on that for me this morning. This morning, between now and the end of the program, Leonard, I ain't pushing, but we need to get, we at 510 subscribers, I think. Yeah, we have 510 subscribers. So, Leonard, Mr. Man, I asked you to sell that on my personal. What? Okay. I know. I'll deal with it. Let me deal with you, Leonard. Let me see. Let me see what's happening here. First, we have to Do the WhatsApp thing? Yeah, good. But I thought I had. Oh, where he sent that? Regine, I ain't seen nothing from you. Gemma, good morning. How you doing? My weekend was okay. Oh, your cell phone not functioning. So that means you're on your computer there? So if you want to, you could send me the email address right there, Leonard. You could send it to me right there. That is no sweat. Carl, already dealt with you, so hook up. Morning, Drums.
Hello, good morning.
What's up, girlfriend?
I'm good for the time.
You good for the time?
How are you?
A day, man. A day.
I read from the Word of God, Psalm 53. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. All are corrupt and commit abominable acts. There is none who does any good. God looks down from heaven and upon all of us, all, to see if there is one who is wise, if there is anyone who seeks after God. Everyone has proved faithfulness. All alike have turned bad. There is none who does good. No, not one. Have they no acknowledged those evildoers who eat up people like bread and do not call upon God? See how greatly they trembled. Such marvelous things which was, for God has scattered the bones of the enemy. They are put shame because God has rejected them. Oh that Israel deliverance will come out of Israel when God restore the fortress of his people. Jacob will rejoice and Israel will be glad. This is the end of the scripture reading.
And thank you so very much, my darling. How are you this day?
I'm not too good, but I'm trying. Better than how I was.
Yeah, you're sounding. I didn't like how you're sounding these days. Shut up. What's your story? Come on.
Well, I was sick.
I know you was sick.
Yeah.
I know you was sick. Yeah.
But by the grace of God, I went to church yesterday. Somebody gave me a drive.
Yeah. Well, look at that. You pose off in the front.
Yes.
Yeah. Look at girl. Yep.
A good friend in the church came for me and
great. Nice to hear that. Well, my dear, take care of yourself. Rest all you can. Don't do too much.
Yeah, I will.
I'll live there, right?
I'll live like long, I think.
Well, look at that way. I'll be high pull, no, man. All right, take care of yourself, love.
Yeah, okay then.
All right, bye-bye. Antonito, send me your email address now. You told your story. What's your drift? Yeah. My name is. Oh, his story just there, smiling like a Cheshire cat. Oh no, I'm the he. Yeah, Cheshire cat in this all. I'm the he. Morning, calculator. Are you laughing, sir?
Why your name?
What?
Why your name?
Dr. Love. Call my number anytime. I'm available. Just call on me. My number is 6609.
What?
Yeah. Wee. Walala. Walala. Wee. You know, though, the days when I used to be a serious dancer, yeah? You know that?
So you was nimble on your feet?
I still am, but yeah. There was a dance group in Satiers. Well, it first started off like an exercise group, but then it turned into a dance group, and When we started that just around the time when one Tommy Matthew, who retired recently as the director of culture. When he went to study in Barbados, we started this dance group, exercise group here in Sotes. Where, remember where the NDC office was? In
Yeah.
Black Street there? Right. So we used that area to practice. We did. And one time we auditioned for Arts Festival. I was a nimble little guy. Yeah. It was a good thing. It was called, the name of it was Ebony.
Okay.
So when Tommy came, we gave it to Tommy. And so Tommy had that for a while. And then Crystalline LeBeau. Do you know Crystalline LeBeau? She's a teacher?
Universal Preschool.
I believe that's where she is now. Yeah. She was the one who finally ended up with Ebony, I think.
Me
What
and her the
happened
same
to
alma mater, man.
where is?
We go to the same school in Montrose.
Oh yeah? Oh. I almost said a bad thing. What school you talking about? That's what I almost said. But let me behave, eh? This morning is a good morning, isn't it?
You have
It is. Alright. Stand by. We got the weather coming up. Stay with us. We gotta make that link with the folks at the Met Office. Carl Caton, Andre Donald. And we may have a couple of guests, yes.
Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk? Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk?
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking.
You gotta be careful when you go, what you're doing, where you're doing it. Good morning to you, Mr. Jerry Tamer. How are you?
Hi, Andre. Good morning to you. I'm good. How are you this morning?
I'm alright.
Okay. How was your weekend?
Pleasant.
Okay.
I just say, yeah, pleasant.
Okay, that's good to hear. That's
All
good to
right.
hear.
Tell us.
Yes. Well, pleasant good morning also to all your listeners. I know you have a following, so good morning to everyone listening. Well, present conditions down here at Point Springs and most parts of our Tri-Island states are fair with slight haze. Our winds are easterly at 16 miles an hour. Then 15.3 millibars is the current barometric pressure. No, that is above normal and it's still rising. Current temperature 27.3 Celsius or 81.1 Fahrenheit. The relative humidity is now 79%. Yesterday, maximum temperature recorded was 30.3 Celsius or 86.5 Fahrenheit. The minimum last night was 26.4 Celsius, that's 76.5 Fahrenheit. At Point Springs, we had 6.7 millimeters of rainfall yesterday, bringing the total for the month so far to 57.3 millimeters. Let's look now at the public forecast, and this is valid for today and tonight for Grenada, Caribou, and the Petite Martinique. Or we can expect conditions to be fair to partly cloudy with a few light isolated showers. Winds easterly to east-southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles an hour. Seas moderate, waves 5 to 7 feet in open waters. Tides are currently falling. Low tide would be at 10 minutes past 1 this afternoon. High tide would follow this evening at 7:46. 31 degrees Celsius or 87 degrees Fahrenheit should be our maximum temperature today. We'll have sunset at 6:36 and sunrise at 5:51. So just to repeat the public forecast, remember it's valid for today and tonight for our Tri-Island states. Conditions are expected to be fair to partly cloudy with a few light isolated showers. Okay, Andre, that's all for me. Back to you.
Why is the weather so short and concise this morning? No bad weather?
There's nothing like bad weather. The weather is always good for something. Always good for something.
So can we then say adverse weather conditions?
Well, yes.
You could use that word.
You could use that word.
Okay. Just checking, my brother. Just checking, you know what I'm saying? But you're good, right?
Okay, yes, man. All is well.
Take care. One love.
Okay, all best,
good.
Man.
All right. It's Real FM. Good morning, friends. I'm just, how they say it? I'm just a cool fool with a live jive. Carl Keaton gonna like this one again. Yeah. I'm just a cool fool with a live jive. What do you think about that? Yeah. Carl Keaton, he's smiling at that one. I know you can smile at that one. You loving it. Yeah. But like that Paul King's Douglas thing I just see there. You don't figure that is mine, no? That belong to Paul. Right, Carl?
Yeah, man.
Saying.
You borrowed
get
from
something going, man. Yeah, I got it going now. Elsa Luzon says good morning to AD and MC. What? I guess that is Master Carl. Or Mashup Carl.
He can't be nothing else. He can't be nothing else, man. He must be Master Carl. So.
Mashup Carl. Man from the mainland.
So what's up with you?
Boy, it's all good, you know. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. You know?
You had a nice program here on KB yesterday, man.
Yeah, well, you did well in terms of the information you were able to pop in and share with us, no?
Well, okay.
Yeah. You're respected for that. Yeah. I'm supposed to have an interview this morning with a gentleman. I'm trying to see.
What time are you doing now?
Just now. Maybe just after we have I have to double check for the
water.
I have to double check for the water though. So that's what I'm going to do now. Double checking for the water. Water wise. Today's what, the 18th, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, we do have a program for today. So that program from NWASA, based on the speed of our internet here, should be coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have for you NWASA's program, Waterwise.
The NWASA app brings the power of NWASA's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. NWASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Good morning, listeners, and welcome to Waterwise, a production of the National Water and Sewage Authority, NWASA. Thanks for joining us this morning. I am Jamila Lewis. It's a continuation of the Business Forum interview with NWASA's General Manager, Mr. Christopher Husbands, and Mr. Michael Archibald on today's Waterwise program.
Can you give us some idea of some of the projects that is involved in those 165 million that you're talking about?
Yeah. So the UK SIF, the CDB project, is easier to define because that one is basically affecting southern St. George's. It was designed for that. So we're basically bringing in another source of supply from additional water from Concord all the way down into the south of the island, as far down as Sandals. And we're going to use some of the existing supply we have in that area now, which comes from the Annandale system, and spread it in the southeast area, areas like Calavini, Confer, those Egmont, those kind of areas. Because what we want to do, those areas are currently fed from groundwater supplies. Those are expensive to operate. And as importantly, we also have to protect those natural resources, recharge them, rest them a bit. So the strategy with the Southern Grenada project is really to bring more surface water into that southern belt and reduce the reliance on the groundwater wells.
Let me ask you a question. I live in Fort Judy, so we now get from the groundwater, I think.
That's right.
So you're saying that you're going to add Concord or part of Concord or Concord to that to help improve the whole southern area?
Sorry. Annandale to your area.
Yes.
Concord is going directly to the south of the island to augment what's there now.
Yes.
And we're going to shift Annandale in that southeasterly direction.
Okay.
So yes, in the rainy season, when all the water resources are up, you will likely get more surface water than groundwater. But in the dry season, we're still going to have to resort to the groundwater resources as backup. But at least they will get a chance to rest and recharge in the rainy season. And also, I'm pretty sure you will be happy for the different tastes that you were previously accustomed to.
Yes. I'm looking forward to that, sir.
I'm pretty sure. So that is it. That is it. The UK SIF. Yes. The G-Cruise one is really primarily that storage and line replacement, but that one is spread throughout the island. We have a total of 12 storage reservoirs, that's treated water storage, in every parish, including Carriacou. And we also have some raw water improvements. Because, people often say Nawasa's problem is storage, and they are correct. But some persons lose sight of the fact that the storage deficiency we have is twofold. There is a storage deficiency on the raw water side, which hits us in the dry season because when the resources drop, we don't have enough stored water to augment the drop in the resource. So therefore, we cut production. But on the flip side, because we don't have adequate treated water storage, as has happened to us this week, when you have significant rain events, and the rivers get turbid and the dams get blocked, the treatment plants generally end up getting shut down, and we don't have enough stored water to keep person's supply consistent. So we have to attack it from both sides.
Yes. Yes. I didn't realize there were those two sides. I thought it was all one. I think most people think it's just one.
I was just going to say, there's a misconception. People will meet you when there's a lot of rain and they see you smiling.
Yes.
And oftentimes we have to tell them not necessarily, because what's coming down now is mud. It's not treatable. Actually, sometimes in the dry season, we produce more in a given month sometimes than in the rainy season. Because in the dry season, the river may normally be flowing at 100 gallons a minute. Yes, it's down in the dry season now to 60 or 70, but you can treat all that you're getting. In the rainy season, that 100-gallon a minute river may end up flowing at 300 gallons a minute. But it's so turbid that you have to shut the entire plant down for a day or two and produce zero. So we are susceptible to both sides, and this G-Cruise project was primarily designed to improve the resilience in both sides of the climate, both on the raw water side and on the treated water side.
Well, that's all the time we have with you this morning. On behalf of the entire team at NOWASA, I am Jamila Lewis, wishing you a wonderful day and a productive week ahead.
The NOWASA app brings the power of NOWASA's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed
Are
to
you
meeting
interested in getting
customers'
an
needs.
affordable entertainment package that would serve your every need? Do you own a Fire Stick, Smart TV, or Android box? If the answer is yes, we have news. We can offer you a package that would cost you less than $9 per month. Yes, that's just $200 for the entire year. You would get over 9,000 live TV channels, 31,000 movies, and 4,000 TV shows for your entertainment. These channels include shows, entertainment, sports, news, movies, comedy, and lots more, including international, Caribbean, and local channels. Watch on your smart TV, phones, tablets, PC, laptop, and Fire Stick. We can also supply you with an HD Android box that would convert your TV into a smart TV. Not convinced? Then test our service now for 36 hours free. For more information, call or WhatsApp DP Marketing at 473-457-3546.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody! Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
Good day, Mr. James. I'm just here looking at Grenlec's new mobile app.
Sounds great. Can I use it to check my bill balance?
Absolutely. Let me show you. Enter your account number and Grenlec access number, and that's it. You can now check your balance, track your usage, receive outage alerts, and get updates from Grenlec in real time. You can even use the app to report a power outage or a fault with a pole or street light. Add as many accounts as you want. Track your business account, apartment rentals, and Granny's account, all in one convenient place.
Thanks, Susan. I'll be telling everyone I know about Grenlec's new app.
The Grenlec mobile app. Download for 24/7 access.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent. Perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines. Yet suitable for your hand wash. Soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness, keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents, soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Hey, I know a store where you can get almost everything English. Things like quality cell phones with all accessories, various sizes of Bluetooth speakers for every occasion, clothing for men, women, and children of the highest quality, colognes, watches, and custom jewelry at the best prices in the nation. You can also shop for the best in baby items like disposable diapers of different brands and sizes. We have computers, fridges, microwaves, cookers, and washing machines. Also in stock are blood pressure machines and batteries for watches and more. Every deal is a steal. Visit Little England right here in the Quasi in Sutez. Call us today at 458-4111. That's 458-4111.
With that familiar sound, it just means one thing. that the two are going to be conversing again. Yeah, the two are going to be conversing again. Them two. Yeah, them two. The big guy. You're not laughing again? Or you have a silent smile? Carl, good morning. How's Union Island? Carl. Well, no, something's wrong with your audio, bro.
How's Sortes?
I asked how is Union Island?
Union Island not bad at all, man. It's a wonderful day. Good weather we having. The sun is out in all its glory, as they would say.
That's
so
good.
I'm enjoying the environs and the ambience.
You what?
What? I'm enjoying the ambience and the environs.
Big words.
No.
Big words. Big words.
Well, I'm wrong here.
This morning, I'm trying to do some. As how do I say it? No, I got a couple of guys. I'm gonna use the system. It's time we start using the system. I've got a couple of guys lined up. I see one day his device is not connected, but he can sort it out. I hope that he'll sort it out. And I see another one. He's already there. I guess he put it on. He's trying to put on. But he took a hat on your head now. You know, hat on head, hat on head, hat on head, thing you're hiding your face. So just story. If you leave that hat on your head and not bringing you up on the screen, not bringing you up. Yeah. You see, Carl, I believe that we have to have a lighter side to this, the whole thing.
Yeah, definitely we should.
Yeah, we have to have a lighter side, you know. Once we get into the week, you know, we start doing some, you know. Oh boy, this morning, Antonito already sent me a message. First message Antonito sent this morning is 75 more days. So he keep in check for me. Yeah, he keep in check for me. 75 more days. And let me say to Chimney Hill. Chimney Hill, good morning to you. Chimney Hill, here it is all going on. Here what happened in Chimney Hill. I hope you're putting everything together because we have to do a check by the end of this week to make sure we have, you know, the different things that we have them laid out. So, yeah, Carl, I ain't taking it kind of just easy and thing like that, you know. Okay, so I'm going to bring up wait, now the guy gone? Are you going to bring up the guy and the guy just disappear? What kind of thing is that? What kind of manje puppet is that? And don't blame me, folks. Don't blame me. Don't blame me at all. I'm trying to bring up another guy, but his device is not Boy. Okay, Carl, here's what. Let me not keep you in penance. I'm trying to do so and give the Calypsonians some publicity. You understand? But it's like they don't have devices that are working. Or their devices not working properly. That is my issue with them. And then they always turn and say, well, nobody's not doing so and helping us and thinking. And they're quick to post things on Facebook now. Now, you see, I have not called their names as yet, But I sent out 2 requests this morning. Well, look at the other one trying to come back in. I can't see nothing now. Oh, yeah, I seen him now. Oh, my gosh. Lord have mercy upon us. Okay, we're going to go with this one because this one has showed up. But Top Cat, what happened to your camera? How you think so fuzzy?
What happened, the screen got broken, and then I replaced one the other day, but then show it clearly.
Oh, Lord have mercy. It's a good thing Carl on and he looking nice and clean and clear so people know it's not my problem, it's your problem.
Carl looking really clear in truth.
I didn't hear that.
No, Carl looking really clear in truth, but I should know.
So why didn't you go and borrow your wife's phone?
Well, I should do that.
Yeah, go and do that. Use the same link, borrow your wife's phone. Oh my God, Top Cat. We can't do it. We can't deal with that. No. Forget you. Go and borrow your wife's phone. Bye-bye. Link me back.
All right.
Okay, good. Yeah, Carl, well, we try. We looking too good for Top Cat to look like that, man. No. Let Top Cat go and borrow your wife's phone and come back and make a good impression. I wouldn't tell you who is the other artist that can get connected. I might have to link him up via normal phone. Hey, this is fun
Andrew.
this Monday morning. Yeah, man.
Oh boy, navigated the first round nicely. Kirani.
Of course.
And the Caribbean did well last night.
Well, the 100 meters, the Jamaicans mashed it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did well. They just blew it apart.
And I thought they might have medal in the 110 high hurdles, but just before the race, Patchman, I think he pulled a hamstring or something, so he had to be out tight, and he was looking real good for the final.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, so.
Kirani was decent. He knew that all he had to do was to move on to the next round, conserve as much energy as possible. Coming in second in that round that's just gone, he'd probably look to either maintain that second position or come first in this next heat. Because if he gets to third position, what could happen is that he can get a lane that he's not happy with. Good morning, Roger Hilaire. So he would have...
When you win, you have choice of lanes.
No, you don't have choice of lanes.
Well, get better lanes.
You get better lane. Yeah. Now, I believe that he would want to, his coach would probably say, okay, fine, let's maintain that second position, conserve as much energy as possible in that next round, but let's maintain that second position or do better. We don't want to get to third because the lanes if he gets to third, he can start going to lane 7 and 8 up there, or lanes 2 and lane 1. You don't want that. That's not what you want. You want any lane 4, 5, 6. That's what you want. 4, 5, 6, and you're pretty decent.
You realize the 100-meter champion coach is Grenadian?
Oh, Aline Francique. Yeah, Aline Francique. That is alma mater. That is alma mater to speak about. You go bumping your gun, but some kind of alma mater right there. So that is alma mater to talk about. This one, Aline Francique. SAS. That's what you talk about. You didn't say nothing.
You know my alma mater is well chronicled with people who pass through there. You know?
What, this like a rum thing all you making down there? While you making in conference there? this rum thing? That is what you're talking about? Behave yourself, man. Carl, Top Cat is back. Top Cat is back. Carl, check this. Check this, Carl. Check this. Look at Top Cat now. Look at Cat.
Well, no, that Top Cat, no.
Yeah.
The one before was another cat.
Let me say thanks to Leolyn. Leolyn, thank you so very much. I'm glad you're home this morning and you didn't have to rush out. I'm glad you're home, girl. Thank you so much for somebody needs to get you a phone. Somebody needs to get you a phone. And if I was one of those phone companies, like the Digicel or the Flow, it is the best time to give an artist a phone. You really need one.
Don't worry, I'll get that soon.
You'll get that soon. Okay. Good morning, TC, Teddy Christopher. You know, we have something that we have to celebrate before we talk Calypso a bit. We have something that we have to celebrate, TC. And that is, we have to celebrate the achievements of our boy from SAS, Aline Francique, coach of the 100 meters winner at the World Games. Calling like that. Carl Vex.
You ain't listening that.
Yeah, that's a Montrose boy right there. That's a Montrose boy there. You know the interesting.
Renegade around win gold medal in France recently.
Oh, that man going rum quite so rum. The main distiller at Renegades, he went to Montrose. The main distiller that so, and you would never believe that somebody that go to the Grenada Seventh Day Adventist Secondary School will end up making rum.
that man maybe used to put rum in trouble bottle and flat mix, man.
Hey, so Teddy, how you doing, man? How's your season going?
It's going great, you know. Really, really good. Yeah, after a lot of hard work. You know, it basically pays out right now.
It's paying out right now. Great. Nice to hear that. You're with the Kaiso Bards, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, how's that tent? How's it functioning? How shows going and whatever? What's taking place with that?
Yeah, well, we had all our rehearsals and there's a lot of guys in the tent. Well, basically it's made up of 2 tents, which is firework and Kaiso Bad. So we had basically all the rehearsals. We had our tent launch at the cinema. That was last week, Saturday, and then Saturday gone we had our judging, our tent judging, which would still continue. I think it's this evening, either this evening or tomorrow, because I think there was some little discrepancies concerning another tent which had to be judged at the same time. So I'll really get some more information if they would continue today or tomorrow. Yeah, but everything went on all right. Yeah, with the first judging of the tent. So everything is on its way.
Well, that's good to hear. But how are you functioning in the tent this year? I mean, I know this is your second year singing in tent or your third year in the tent?
It's been like third year.
Third year in the tent. How are you functioning this year in the tent?
Yeah, well, I'm a very quick learner when coming to things like that. So I paid a lot of attention to, you know, like in the past, to the way how they would operate and how things are done. So now I'm fully aware of my surroundings and what I should and shouldn't do, you know. And even with getting to singing other tents outside of Grenada, which was Dominica, you know, you can now you gain a lot of experience being around a lot of different Calypsonians. So it's very good for me being in the tent, especially a tent with so many winners, you know. So it's great. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine.
All right, yourself and your partner Blazer, you guys have pulled off what is now a historical a historical feat. You both qualified for together. You qualified for the Groovy, and individually you still qualified for the Groovy. Interesting.
I know. Really,
Yeah.
we didn't really plan it to be that way. You know, when I say plan it, like, okay, we're going to do this to create something like that. We just do it because we have the music, you know. And the thing is that when we had our individual groupie songs, we had it quite a long time. That song I did years ago, I had that song from since 2020. There was a party monarch they were planning. And when we came from Dominica, I rushed and do this song just to enter that party monarch. We registered and everything. Blazer did register as well. And it was a competition where that anybody that have won a crown before, they couldn't enter. So we was trying to seize the opportunity, you know, by entering. And then the COVID came. So all this music was just there. And then the groovy song that we do as a duo, these are songs that I had from since 2019, but we didn't really record them, you know. And we happened to record the groovy song not too long ago. Our first time singing it together was in the preliminary.
Really?
Yes, and we only got the TV track to perform it around 3 o'clock in the evening. So our first time performing the song as a duo, it was a little technical for us because singing together, we have to harmonize, we have to know the direct place when to come in and everything. So we thank God for getting into the semifinals, which we know that we will do much better because we're more comfortable with the songwriting. Yeah.
So, what do you think? Okay, what does that speak to in relation to groovy or even soca going forward for artists in Grenada? For instance, you have Looney Spark Electrify. Do you think that is something that they need to start working on? What ways? With Natty and Thunder. Do you think that they need to collab sometimes and separate sometimes? You think we need to see more of that?
It can happen, but I think I just maybe saw one of those songs where Looney or one of them did another song with another guy. It was Kiki. Yeah, but doing single, I don't think my smash would let that happen anymore because it's not a lot of store. I mean, okay, on social media about we free and whatever. But anything but money, we just need
Hold on, you're breaking up a bit there. You said you don't think Spice Mass would allow that anymore?
No, they would. I think they would put a law in place that would forbid artists doing things like that. But as you knew that we came from doing karaoke, Blazer and I, and it was something that we are accustomed doing. Singing as a duo and still, performing single, and there wasn't any problem with it. So that's the reason why we just move on and do it. At the soca arena.
But if you have now, remember that people are entered based on the songs that they submit, and if you for them to block you from doing that, they'll have to say no duos are allowed, and they can't do that.
Right.
Because if they allow duos, then they cannot stop you from entering by yourself.
That's true.
So it's going to be very, very difficult. It's almost impossible to stop. And why stop it? If it lends to something different, hey, by all means.
Well, I was thinking about something you mentioned to me once. No duo ever sing a calypso yet.
You remember that.
I wouldn't forget that.
Yeah, and there's nothing that says it can't be done.
Right, so who knows, maybe next year they might see that coming too.
Well, yeah, you and Master Carl. He has a good baritone voice right there. Carl has a good baritone voice, so he might want to lend it to you. But Top Cat, how many tracks have you done this year?
Basically, we still have one in studio. I did Still and Two. We did one for Bacchanal. I did a Bouillon, which is called Fire in the Hole, which is from Dominica. And Blazer did quite a few as well. We did from since late 2020, which coming to 2022. So we have a lot of tracks between the both of us. We can hold a show for a whole hour and some.
Okay, that's good. That's really good to hear. You have a track that I like. It's called Tempo in Calypso. Let's listen to a bit of it. Teddy Christopher, Top Cat in the morning on Real 919 FM, a minute after the 8 o'clock hour. You're gonna like this one, friends. Listen and love it. It's Real, it's 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. 4 minutes it is after the 8 o'clock hour. Can't play too much of it, Top Cat, because we're on YouTube. We already put this song and you registered it with YouTube. They will flag me for that if I continue playing it and don't speak, because they'll say to me I don't have the rights. I don't have the rights to that particular track, so let me not do this. What's happening to our audio this morning? Carl, are you hearing the audio clean?
Nah, you don't clean.
Okay, let's see about this. Are you hearing clean now? No?
No.
So, there seems to be a gremlin in the system.
Yeah, it's breaking up sometimes.
It's breaking up, and that was it breaking up before, TC?
Not really. Started when the song was. Yeah.
No, that is not supposed to be there. Oh no. Yippee. That is. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's not good at all. Not this morning. I don't intend for you to behave like that. Okay, hey, but guys, we've got another gentleman joining us. I think it's the internet acting up on us. Are you hearing the track clear? I don't know. Is it any better now, guys?
You have this
all right, but we've got another gentleman, you know. Papa Jerry is there with us this morning. Jerry Baptiste, good morning to you.
Greetings, my brothers. I hope everybody on that panel is in good health and good spirit.
I don't know. We seem to be having a bit of a bother. I think it's because we invite Jerry this morning. You know, that's what happening there.
Jerry have a lot to say, you know.
Yeah, Jerry always have a lot to say. Jerry Baptiste, how's cafe this morning?
Well, just humble, you know. I'm sitting actually at the roadside. I don't know if you can see the background.
Yeah, I'm looking for the sapodilla tree.
No, I'm on the plum tree this morning.
Yeah, but where's the sapodilla tree? You know there's a sapodilla tree somewhere in that vicinity?
Different location.
Oh, different location, Jerry says.
Yeah, you know cafe, down inside cafe here we have I'm next to a beach. We have a river. We have a river, we have a spring. So that
we seem to did we lose Jerry for a minute there? Let me go back here. Jerry, lost you for a minute. You said river and spring.
Yes, I said inside a cafe we have a river.
And I know your audio is gone, Jerry. Can you check your device and see? Jerry, can you check your device? Your audio has gone from us. And that shouldn't be. You probably would have muted your device. Carl, are you there with me? You hearing me? No, we didn't hear him, so you need to speak. Let me hear you too.
Yeah.
Top Cat.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
Andre.
Okay. TC, you hearing me?
Everybody. Yeah.
I'm not hearing you. That's not good.
I'm here.
You're not hearing me?
Some Dracula took place this morning.
I'm hearing Jerry.
I think Andre is
Gentlemen,
the problem.
I'd like all of you to go out and come back in. Let's see what happens. Yeah, go out and come back in. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5. Stay with us.
Wait.
Yeah, man.
Hold on.
It's been a long time. Never get the chance to address my people. So long. The Bible says, confess your sins to no man. Only God can forgive the wrong things that we have done. So before you act, think about your action. Before you act outrageous, be a humanitarian. Most of us love to premeditate the things that we do and articulate when we know what we say. It does not apply, but we persist and yet still we continue to speak the things that is so untrue, denying the people substantiated facts. Some spending all the time hiding in the church, pretending they save when they know they does lie so much down. They know deep inside they castigating judgments. So that is why they run in, go and repent. I thank you, Lord, for saving my life, even though I covet my neighbor's wife. Father, forgive the wrongs that I've done. I'm sorry I had to bear false witness on my brother. He never deserved this. Father, forgive the wrongs that I've done. Lord, I know that I went against your will with the child molester that I had to kill. Father, forgive the wrongs that I've done. Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me, Father, for all the wrongs that I've done. Forgive me. Forgive me. Almighty God, please forgive your son. Yeah. Say, mama me, mama me, mama me. Some people say the government.
All right, I think I hope that we've sorted it out. I have to believe. I have to just accept the fact. So we're gonna start by adding back person. Jerry, you there?
Am I?
Jerry, I'm not hearing you. So let's see. Are you there, Jerry?
I am.
Are you there? Talk to me.
Well, what do you want me to say,
You
my
hearing me,
ugly
but I'm
friend?
not hearing you.
Mitty.
Oh my God. What is... Okay, TC, let's go with you and let me see if you're hearing me. Are you hearing me, TC? Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing Jerry.
Nothing from you. Let me see. Where's Carl? Carl?
Hey.
Carl, you there?
Yeah. Straight.
And I'm assuming that your devices are okay. Not this morning. I can't believe that this has happened this morning. Not this morning at all. It doesn't make any sense. Carl, you need to talk to me so that I can see if I can pick you up at any moment.
Yeah, I'm here. Straight. You pick me up at all? Cat.
Hey, yeah, I'm hearing you.
Why say now? Cat, why you be on that 100,000 for the Sukamona?
Okay, Carl. I think let's see what's going on here. All right, good, Carl. Let me see. Go on again, Carl.
Yeah, Cat.
All right, good. Cat, come on now. Let me see. I'm hearing you.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm hearing you, Cat. All right, hold on. We can't leave out Jerry Batista crazy or what? Jerry, you there?
Greetings in the name of the Most High.
Well, you done the thing safe. All right, let's hope. All right. We will have to continue trying.
So you're not hearing me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
All right, proper.
I'm hearing Carl, are you there?
Yeah.
Good. TC, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
This song's a lot better now based on my end. It sounds a lot better. Yes, Carl, you were going to say something.
No, I was asking Cat, is we only 100,000 in pass with the Soca men?
Oh, no, we are going to get to that, but I'm happy that you asked the question. What's the situation? Jerry, let's go with you with a question from Carl. Let's go with you first, Jerry. What is the situation in relation to the increase in prize money? What's up with that?
I think you should ask SMC that question. Andre, what it is you're asking me about increase? Did I increase the price money?
Was it a good thing?
Oh, so you want to know, was it a good thing or not? I would never say anything to go against raising prize monies. For over 20 years now in the art form, we've been almost singing for the same money. You see, we have a system here in Grenada that it seems that there are some people that is hell-bent on keeping the artists at a certain level in society so that they would never elevate financially to a certain point. And I think this is something that is very strategic. It is systematic. Now, for some reason, when I hold dialogue with people who seems to be in the middle class of our society, you hear they speak things like, oh, all you're just writing a song and all you want to make how much money and all you this and all you that. And it seems like these people have a jealousy for people who have natural talent. And they think that we should not be paid properly for the talent that we have because they don't value it. So I've been advocating for this 100,000 first prize now for over 15 years. I have been advocating that. That seems like if it is something new, but the GCCA has written proposals to the Minister of Culture for many years asking for a up in the prices. Because when we look at the gate receipts and we look at the amount of monies that has been collected from our soca and calypso show, soca in particular, but remember soca is the child of calypso, so that has to be in one package. They take our money and they spend it on other aspects of carnival, right? So the artist has never been getting his true rewards from what was made from the actual soca.
But let me say this to you, Jerry. When you jump in and you say, well, not jump in, you slide in and you say that, hey, they take our monies, meaning soca monies, and they spend it on other aspects of carnival.
Yes.
With soca only, there's no carnival. With Pan only, there's no carnival. With Queen Show only, there's no carnival. With Calypso only, there's no carnival. So they all have to breathe, live and breathe off each other. They are a creation. They are one creation who just branch off into different things. So somebody has to support somebody.
With COVID-19, there was no carnival. And what? Who was crying for the artists? Who was saying that the artist should get this and the artist should get that? My point is not that. My point is this. In every aspect of carnival, you have what you call the entities. So you have the pan men, you have the mass people, and you have the calypsonians, right? Out of every one of those entities, the only one that recognizes a profit is the singing art. And what you find happening is this. They don't pay no attention to improving pan. They pay no attention to improving them mass and the queen shows. But they know soca will always have a money. So they just feed off of the artists, rob us, take more than they should, give us less than we should get. And then every year we continue because they know most of the artists who really take this thing for a livelihood, they are from poor parentage, they're from poor backgrounds. We don't have much, so they could manipulate us into anything. And what they do, they try to separate us by speaking to us individually, so that when I try to talk to Top Cat and say, Top Cat, listen, let us boycott this thing, boy, and because we need more money. Top Cat feeling now, well, if Papa Jerry out, there's a good chance for him. So now it's a kind of divide and rule philosophy that has been taking place here, and they're not giving us our due rewards. You should put your efforts into making your Queen Show better. You should put more effort into making Panorama better. You can be saying, well, it is what it is, and then the artist is not getting his due, but then all of a sudden we should feel that, oh, the big brother should take care of the little brother. Children
well,
should
always.
Hold on, brother. Children should not be made responsible to take care of children. You understand me? Because
hold on there, Jerry. Let me go to Top Cat. Top Cat, what's your view on that?
Well, basically, Jerry and I have spoken about that before, and some of the views that he expressed there, it's basically the same because one of the reasons why I came up with the song Tempo in Calypso because they keep complaining and saying, okay, the Calypso show is not making money, people are not coming. But the whole concept in presenting the music, you know what I mean? Even the Calypsonian, they're not selling the show. So then it's not self-sustainable. None of them shows are self-sustainable besides the Power Soca and the Groovy. And still, I mean, look at that Groovy have to be merged together with the Power Soca. It still stand on its own. You know? So they always bleed off the Power Soca competition sustain the others. And if it's not correct, they're supposed to be able to sustain their own self and so that people get money from it. And that is part of the main.
I say this to both of you. When I say both of you, I mean you, TC, and you, Jerry Batiste. I say this to both of you. You speak of the groovy and the soca making the monies. And that is simply because you guys have forgotten that the youngsters, they go to the groovy and the soca monarch and whatever you have there. They don't go to Calypso. Why? Because you just said it, Top Cat. You guys don't sell that. You don't sell Calypso, and Jerry knows that. I mean, when I know that I love Calypso. I love to play Calypso. Top Cat, you know that. Jerry, you know that. And when in one particular season, at the end of the season, I will have 4 tracks, 5 tracks in my folder on the system that we would have gotten for the entire season. And guess what? We had a Calypso Monarch competition. We had semi-finals. But I only have 5 tracks. And that's not, I don't have to go out and look for the artists anymore. I don't have to go in town and look for Jerry and say, Jerry, give me one of your cassettes, Jerry can sit at his home, just like he's doing now, and send me a file, because that's what he did this morning. He sent me 4 tracks this morning. Top Cat, you don't walk in here and bring in your music anymore. You send them. And that is the problem. You guys concentrate on soca and groovy. You guys do not concentrate on Calypso anymore. So hence the reason why Calypso is going, well, I'm not saying it's going anywhere. It has gotten to where you guys have left it.
Can I ask you something, my brother? Sorry, Mr. Kitten, if you wanted to come in.
Yeah, my whole thing about it, the reason why I brought up the question has to do with the fact that we know the importance of soca groovy in the context of the season. But my whole thing about it, Jerry, you touched on it briefly too. 1, divide and rule, and we have to get away from that. And 2, we have to attach importance to things, because in groovy and soca is more costly. It's a very costly thing for the artist. As one Calypsonian put it, if you want to feel poverty and things, sing Calypso, and it seems like that is the real thing, because Calypso is such an important part of the fabric of our living. Calypso could stop a man from committing a crime. Calypso and soca. Sometimes based on the mood and you listen to Papa Jerry, something Papa Jerry might tell you, like I always like Papa Jerry. I don't sing in fire no more. When you say Bungie Garling go turn afro, I always just see that. But for some reason, either the amount of money soca and thing bring in, yes, the other children has to think. But Jerry say rightly, we do trying to improve the other children and we just keep piggybacking on the soca. But the soca men after the season, them soca men, sometimes if they start up the season with $5, when the season done, they owe 10.
Management. That's their problem.
Andre, I have to ask you a question.
Sure.
whose job it is to promote Calypso nationally?
Whose job is it to promote Calypso nationally?
Yeah.
Yours?
So then you're
Me
trying
that
to
singing then.
So you're
Me
trying
that singing
to
then.
hold on. We're talking about a national festival. We're talking about people who are in charge of dispensation of monies in order to make this activity happen. But you're trying to make it an individual thing.
No, I'll tell you why it's individual. Because you're the one who go into the studio, you're the one who spend $1, you're the one who produce, well, you work with somebody and produce your song, and therefore you have to promote your song to get to that level where you are entered into the semifinals, the quarterfinals, the semifinals, and the finals. When you get there, when you get to that level, then the onus is on the SMC or whatever organization to promote that show. That's how it is. It's not, the onus is not on them when you sit down in cafe there and you knock your 2 pan and they have to come and take the song there pan and go and put it out. That's your responsibility.
I think you have the wrong concept to what I am talking about, my brother. No,
I may have a different concept. My concept is not wrong.
Yeah, maybe you have a different concept to what I'm talking about. If we're talking about things in the national interest of Calypso, we cannot be talking about individualism. Now, what you fail to realize is that there are 2 Calypso associations. We all know how those things came about, and I'm not going to go down that road to point fingers at anything. But what I want you to understand is this. When these people realize that there are 2 Calypso associations, remember the Calypso Association was in charge of their own shows. Before there was a Soca Mona, the Calypso Association was responsible for the Dimagra show. As an old Calypso veteran supporter, you're supposed to know that.
Supposed to know what? Say that again?
That the Soca Monarch or the Calypso competition had belonged to the Calypso Association.
The Calypso competition had belonged to the Calypso Association?
Yes, the Calypso Association was responsible for that show in the early times.
Yes.
All right. Now remember, the government came by that show when there was the boycott in 2001. Right? That is when the government seized control of that show through Brian McQueen. Now, when they seized control of that show, they used the argument that, okay, some wanted to sing, some didn't want to sing, so we cannot stop the carnival because some say they want to boycott. So they continue with the show. That year, they even raised the prize monies in order to encourage participation. And since after that year, when GPAC was formed the previous year in 2002, from that day come forward, Calypso has always been a tug-of-war, a fight between entities and who could make the money. No one concentrated on where has this brought the art form? How does this benefit the art form? Those people who think that whenever Carnival come around, they can make a $50,000 or $40,000, they don't have no real intention of change. Because some of us, we feel good when we see others revel in poverty. You know? So the politicians have been strategic over the years in using the divide and rule method in order to not be able to have that $100,000 that we're talking about. Because if we were a united association, if we were all speaking under one voice, whatever we demanded when it comes to our culture, the government would take us serious about it. But when you have some saying yay and some saying nay, it is easy work for the politician.
So who you blaming for that?
It's supposed to be the work of the Ministry of Culture.
To do what?
To put things in place, to sit with the entities and come up with ideas and policies in order to make our art form more conducive for the artists that participate in it. We have no benefits, we have no loyalties. And if we have to get any type of royalties, hear what you're just saying to me, that I have to promote my thing and I have to, but that is individualism. We're not talking about organizations.
Jerry, you have just spoken to GPAC and the other organization. What the hell are they doing? You guys just sit down on your haunches there and come in and say, well, Ministry of Culture had to do this and Ministry of Foreign Affairs should do this. Come on, what are you guys doing, Jerry? You guys ain't doing zoo.
How you mean we don't do
nothing?
So the amount of music we've been producing for years and years and years and years. The public servants say that they're working for years and they're gonna die in poverty. When they leave their job, they die in poverty. What has been happening to Calypsonians for all these years?
Jerry, you going and sing in the club and you're making money, and you're going in Germany and sing and you're making money.
You're studying people's personal endeavors. You cannot do that.
No, but that is what it is, Jerry. You have to invest in you, Jerry. Look at it this way. People did not sit down and let me rephrase. I did not sit down here and say, well, boy, you know, I hope Top Cat and them in Rivasali listening, and I hope Jerry Batiste and them in Coffee listening. I had to do so and sell this entity, you know. Sell it in terms of keep talking to people about it. To this day, that is, 18 years later, I am still doing the same thing, you know. The artist has to learn. There's a gentleman who has gone, he's just traveled. He's an R&B artist, Top Cat, you may know. He has just traveled to go to somewhere. Where is that Top Cat? Somewhere in Oregon or somewhere he's gone?
Yeah.
He did not sit down in Grenada, do his music and just sit down like that, you know. He pushed and pushed and pushed. What's her name? The young lady from Maday's Top Cat. What's her name? She did not sit in Maday's there. She pushed and pushed and pushed. Jerry, the Kaisoni and the soca artists, all you sitting on whole year and all you doing nothing.
Mr. Donald,
I want to ask two questions.
Let Mr. Keaton speak and then let Top Cat speak and I'll come.
Who benefits from Carnival? And then the next question is, who contributes more to Carnival? Because we're talking about Carnival here, so we cannot individualize it and then only single out the soca artists. Because when Carnival comes around, a lot of people benefit from the fact that a lot of people come to revel and do all kinds of things in Carnival. But who contributes most to the Carnival is the singers, and at the end of the Carnival, when you check the bottom line, they get the least, and that cannot continue to happen. That cannot continue to happen because if, and I agree with Jerry, you know, if the government of the day or the Ministry of Culture and so on believe as they just tout our Carnival 10,000, 100,000 job, blah, 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 they could find funding to sponsor the prize money. And if it means that what you take from the gate has to subsidize the rest of Carnival, so let it be. But the ministry and others could find the funding for the prize money. If Carnival is so important to us, finding $100,000 for the winner should not be an issue. Because when Carnival come around,
it don't literally have to be
making a lot more than that money.
Thank you, sir.
You don't have to be just.
And so when people talk, they talk, but when you listen to what they say, no, you listen to what they're not saying. They continue to give culture and Carnival lip service.
Yes,
it's like a man go somewhere and try to sound good. So you will say, well, this person they say that and this person they say that. And when it comes down to the thing, because despite what we say or not, that is the bread and butter of the people and them are singing.
That's right.
So you're punishing them for singing.
Let me just ask you guys. Carl, hold on. Top Cat, mute your microphone. Jerry, mute your microphone too. Both of you, mute your microphone if you're not saying anything. Carl, talk to me.
Yes, so what I'm saying is, my view simply is that the nation benefits from carnival, no doubt. The people and them that bring people to carnival does not get nothing when carnival done. And a set of frustration. Irrespective of Andre bring the point of management, but if you don't get in nothing from nothing is nothing. If you're not being paid, management can work miracle, they can make bread out of stone or 5 barley loaves and 2 fishes. That can happen.
If you have management, Carl, I say this, if there is management and proper management, if Top Cat has a manager and Jerry has a manager, if you need Top Cat or Jerry, what happens is that you go to the manager. Do you understand?
Yeah,
you don't go to hold on, my brother. You don't go to Top Cat, you go to the manager. And you work out things with the manager. If Top Cat went, are you gonna you wanna go ahead, Carl?
Now, one of the things that keep going on, and Jerry touch it all, he divide and rule. Even if when you have managers and these people come to our show and Jerry says, ballpark figure using, I want $5,000 to do the show. You find you have other management and other artists saying, give me 1,000. So when Jerry talk about a united front, yes, a lot of things has to happen and soca artists has to seek the best interest and forget about this Willie Lynch thing. Because you see, every time you speak on these things, and you have a deep-seated something, a lot of times we try to deal with only the symptoms and not the cause. Lack of unity is causing a problem for the whole art form. And as Jerry say, the powers that be, they don't mind that. Because nobody don't holding the foot to the fire. Because they could get away. Jerry and Top Cat and Andre could say, I don't take in part. But Carl Keaton and others go take part for less.
I go back to what I was saying, Mr. Keaton. Management is key. Marshall Montano does not leave India where he resides. He doesn't leave there if all the T's aren't crossed and all the I's aren't dotted. He does not leave. He knows his value, and if you want him, you speak to his managers, you pay them, you make your down payment or whatever, and Marshall gets up. Outside of that, he does not get up. Our artists in Grenada here need to lift themselves. Because, let me tell you, one of the problems, Jerry, you could open your hand as much as you want. That ain't solve nothing. One of the problems here is that our artists do not know their value. And the reason why they don't know their value is that they're running here today, there tomorrow, down the road the next day. That is what is happening. If you call, Top Cat and Blazer singing together, they're riding together. You call Top Cat and you say, Top Cat, but I need you next Wednesday night at X, Y, and Z. Top Cat will say, okay, and he gone. Not remembering, forgetting that there's anybody called Blazer. But what was supposed to happen there is Top Cat had to do something, stick to his guns and say, yo, I roll with this guy. This is how we roll. We don't do anything if we're not together. But Top Cat only concerned about him and his pocket. So he's going to take whatever. And Top Cat, I don't mean you. personally like that, but that is what happens. If
Can I
you're rolling
interject here?
together, no. If
All right.
you're rolling together, you're rolling together. You cannot do so and just roll and trying to roll individually when it benefits you. The artists are to be blamed in all of this because they accept substandard stuff. Elimas Gilbert, when he did, was it Drugs? No. I Feel the Pain. That was probably one of his better years. He had a manager and yeah, and that manager was with him. Everything went well with Specky that year. After that, Inspector said, and I'm saying it here, manager getting money and they don't doing nothing. So he don't want manager. He go get the money what the manager getting. Tell me where his career has gone as opposed to Marshall Montano, who started to sing the same year with him, and where Marshall career is now and where Inspector career is now. Marshall could live in India. Inspector can even go and live in Digopis.
Can I interject?
You're not interjecting. I stopped so you could speak.
Most of the things that you said a while ago, it's like you're speaking one thing and contradicting another. We're trying to say to you that the unity of the artists is basically what's going to cause the industry to flourish. Now, you keep speaking about individual people. Now, I'll tell you something. When I came into the art form in 2001, I was basically a self-driven person. I decided, you know what, I want to sing calypso and soca, or soca at the time, and this is a career move that I'm going to make, and this is what I'm going to do. I came into the music the first year, and it was like the songs were popular, but the person was a nobody. So I didn't make the impact that I felt I should have made. In 2002, I came with the Mo Fire thing. We all know what that did. And I had a trend, I had a brand, Papa Jerry, the fireman, right? That was all individual stuff. I participated in competition, did well. They never saw the need to crown me, but that's all well and good because the people, I always see myself as the people's king. No, I was not a part of any organization. I was just an individual. I traveled all over. Like I said, the music took me quite in a place they call Czechoslovakia. I've been through so many places in the world and did my thing without no government sending me or anything of that sort. Because you know why? I was an individual. I was an individual doing individual things.
Mm-hmm.
When I came and became a part of the GCCA, and I start listening to others and listening to the cry of others, I came and had a different perspective about music. Because what I realize is sometimes you try the individual stuff and it's all about financial gains when you're doing this. But what about Jerry alone cannot go in a the Madgrass show? Jerry alone cannot sing in a Soca Monarch. It takes a compilation of artists. Now, what about these artists? They're not all going to be on the same level financially. They're not all going to be on the same, they're not going to all have the same drive and the same love for music. You remember, people are just participating based on livelihood, what they think as they can make a dollar. Those of us who see music as a profession, like myself, because this is what I do. And even in my slow time, there is no other time for me except I have to wait and create something in music to survive. Now, when I join the association and I get to realize, but no, this is not just about an individual. This thing is about trying to create a music industry in my country so that the people who is coming after me, they would have a foundation laid for them so that music would become easier. Just like how you spoke about streaming now. I don't have to come up in Sotes and bring music again. That is how it should be in all aspects of our culture. We should be improving culture so that the lives of artists are going to improve. We are responsible, my brother, for all these people coming here into Grenada when this time comes around.
You're not responsible for that. No.
I am saying we. I am not
Who is
saying
we? Who is we?
Papa Jerry.
Who is we?
Mostly the revelers, mostly the artists and the participants. And
No. People right now, people want a break for a summer break. They're coming for. They're going for all you.
No, Mr. Donald. Someone like you in media, I think sometimes you do a disservice to us in many ways. Now, I am not here to stroke your ego in no type of way.
Neither am I here to stroke yours.
Right. What I want you to understand right now, culture is it will be there when Top Cat is gone. It will be there when Papa Jerry is gone.
And when Andre is gone, it will be there too.
My brother, the people who came before us, who had all the fame, the same Inspector, the Ajamo, all those famous guys who did what they did, and they had the how much crowns and they did whatever. Where are their footprints? Where are the footprints? What did they leave? What did they leave as a legacy for the younger ones? They had, in my opinion, you know what happened with a lot of artists? They're not able to see beyond themselves. And that's the problem. We're not able to see beyond ourselves. We're going to be grandfathers, and we're still going to think that we have to compete with our children. You know, we have these people that were poised to make a great impact in our culture. Listen, if there is no policies, there are no changes. So all the talk that we're talking here for 20-something years, this conversation that we're having here, it has been spoken on media for the past 30-something years, if you look sharp. Because you know why? There are people strategically placed like yourself to try to debunk our genuine argument when it comes to betterment. We have no legislative things that is passed in Parliament. That to say, the artists, the people that have been contributing for years and years and years in this art form, that they're going to have a benefit.
Now, may I interject?
No, this is my time.
Okay.
And I'm saying to you, my brother, the public service has came into the art form, and they were the chief instigators of the fact that government was not willing to put something into culture for culture people. Because you know why? If the public servants already have their benefits to get at the end of it all, do you think when the government look and see, wait now, out of 50 people singing Calypso, he had 30 public servants? And I say singing Calypso, I don't say Calypsonians there. They just singing Calypso because why? A partner tell them, you could sing a thing and get through. So the public servant has become...
Yeah, that one is for you. You could sing a thing and get through.
They has become as a saw in culture. And what you find happening, the government hands are tied. So they would not be able to put anything in place for us culture people, the people who live by culture. Because why? They have so many of their own comrades in the art form. It will eventually show up itself to be unfair.
All right. So I'm not going to ask you. I'm not going to ask you to interject now. I'm going to pause you right there, not stop you. You're on pause now. You're on pause now, so you can mute your microphone. Jerry, it is rather unfortunate to hear your utterances. All right, and when you say that people like Andre Donald have been put in positions to debunk the art form, I take that one rather personal. But then I can understand, because that is how somebody is gone, or Carl is gone. That is how you can behave sometimes when the utterances are not necessarily along the corridor as you would want it. So I could understand you and based on what you're saying. Now, Jerry, I don't like to blow the trumpet. But if I don't blow my trumpet, no one is going to blow it for me. They're all going to behave like you and try to kill me. Not physically kill me, but to morally kill me. Let me tell you, Jerry, what I've done for, and I'm speaking here the art form, calypso, soca. What I've done for over the years, and it has nothing to do with the 18 years I've been involved in Real FM. Forget Real FM. Before that, and up to the point of Real FM coming on, what I've done for the art form, people like myself, people like Troy Garvey, gone is Anthony Jericho Greenidge, and others. Those are those I can remember right now. What we've done, Jerry, I mean, for you to say that I've been put in a position to debunk the art, I take that one hard. But again, I understand you. Now, Jerry, I will maintain here and always that if you do not have management, you do not go anywhere. Because everything will be herky-jerky. You will charge Andre $2,000 today, and tomorrow your monies will change when Andre calls you again. You will go and perform for Andre. Top Cat, you went to, oh, he's gone too. Everybody leaving you and I to deal with it this morning. So Top Cat is gone. But Top Cat went to Dominica. I wonder who was Top Cat's manager when he went to Dominica. I wonder if Top Cat got a per diem for the amount of days that he spent in Dominica. Plus, did he get monies? Was he paid his monies for the performances that himself and Blazer did in Dominica? Or did they just go in Dominica and make a lime and end up in a Calypso tent and end up in a Calypso show? Jerry, the artists need to be managed better. Look at all the artists out of Trinidad and Tobago, Jerry. You know that they are managed. It's not just put up your hand, I want you to go in Grenada tomorrow. It doesn't work like that. But if Monroe comes here, if William Monroe comes here now, and he say, I want 6 artists to go in Trinidad, 10 of them running down at the airport. And they go to Trinidad, they perform. And when they perform, and Mono say, well, you know this thing that's go, man. And I put you up in the Hilton Hotel. Don't worry, man. Don't watch it. That's all. And they come back in Grenada. And then you hear them saying, whoa, but that man didn't pay. Where was your management structure, Jerry Baptiste? That is what is missing, and that is what I want to see. Your management structure. Look at the tents, Jerry. Gone are the days when the tents used to visit almost every parish. There used to be clash with Black Roots and Carnival Stars in Simone, in Old Queen's Park. There used to be clashes. Jerry, a tent can't clash these days. Imagine I think it was Top Cat who told me that Kaiso Bads have 2 tents. Am I correct here?
So they say.
Well, hold on, Bridget. That ain't making no sense. That makes no sense. It speaks to, again, my pet word for this morning, lack of management. Jerry, running out of time. I give you 2 minutes. Go ahead, my brother.
Well, of course, thank you for having me again. I think...
I want you back again.
Well, it has to happen. Yeah,
yes.
It has to happen. But I think basically there is a lot to be said for culture and the people that are managing culture. Again, I didn't want to go to the individualism because then we can talk till tomorrow, you know?
Yeah.
I was trying to aim this at a national issue, whereby we can have legislative talks with government pertaining to a way forward for culture, right? But all in all, on Tuesday, please God, tomorrow, the 19th, we're gonna be judging at the Pomerose RC School at 7 p.m. sharp, right? That's St. David's, Pomerose St. David's. I'm asking all patrons, to come out and support Calypso. I know it seems like short notice, because to me, Spice must have to do some more promotion of these events the same way, because it's a national thing, But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I am going to ask the people to come out. The tent is going to be...
What's it cost?
$20. It's just a small contribution. And the tent is going to be... The cast is going to be led by myself. You have people like Superstar, Lady Cheryl, Messenger, Kello. You have Waterproof. You have Innocent. You have Supreme. You have people like KJ. You have the Young Legend. It's a very nice comprised cast with a lot of nice calypsos, and I do think that, the cast is impressive this year. I'm not trying to sell a ticket, just come and listen and hear calypso. And at the end of the day, let's just hope culture wins.
Okay, Jerry, here's what. 2023 starts for the Calypsonians when the judging night finishes tomorrow. Yeah?
Okay.
That's when 2023 starts.
Yeah.
However, I am willing to give the Calypsonians and members of, what's the name of your tent?
Calypso Kingdom.
Calypso Kingdom. I'm willing to give Calypso Kingdom some time to settle themselves after it has all been said and done, which here I'm speaking after Carnival is done. After the Tuesday night last lap. You understand? Yeah. After that, Jerry, I would like to meet, and I want you to hold me to it. I want you to call me. I know you're man, you don't forget things. I would like to meet with y'all at your convenience after Carnival with a view to offering myself to manage your tent without a fee.
We accept.
No, you can't accept just so, Jerry, like dictatorship. What the hell is this guy?
No, you see,
guy, what's wrong with you, guy?
The reason why I tell you we accept is because anything that sounds like progress, anything that sounds like moving forward, our camp is for that. So that has no negative connotation attached to it. So we accept. I don't even need to ask their permission to accept that, because you have been someone that, despite what, I think you have good intention.
Despite debunking, despite debunking,
I think you have good intention, but you're
Always
trying to please everybody, and you can't please everybody.
Nah, no, I don't try to please everybody. Stop that.
All right, well, leave it in. All right, leave it in. Thanks for the offer, and I will accept.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, we'll be in touch, my brother. I'll continue playing the music, and I hope that you guys have a good show to tomorrow night. As a matter of fact, you can I would again send you a link tomorrow morning so we can have a quick chat, just so that you can remind folks again about the show tomorrow night.
That would be highly appreciated.
And you ain't pay for that, eh?
I think I pay with my contribution over the years, man. The amount of good radio I give you already, you supposed to pay me to appear on this program and then.
Why you don't behave yourself, Jerry? Think it's yeah. What I don't know about the Sapodi Latrine Cafe. You know, I'm to you. I that come in your place and look for you and think, oh, but behave yourself, eh? Behave yourself,
love
Jerry.
And respect,
right.
Man. Love and respect.
Yeah, man. One love, brother. Take care of yourself, eh? Enough love.
Yes, I am.
How's your daughter? How's your daughter, Jerry?
The entire family is wonderful.
Great. Love to hear that, my brother. Take care of yourself and be safe.
Love and respect.
All right, then. Great. It is real. It's 91.9. Just about time for us to leave. Thanks again, Papa Jerry. Thanks, Carl Caton. Thanks to Top Cat. Have yourselves a wonderful day, guys. Goodbye. God bless you and take care. This is Real FM Radio.
The Bible says, confess your sins to no man. Only God can forgive the wrong things that we have done. So before you act, think about your action. Before you act outrageous, be a humanitarian. Most of us love to premeditate the things that we do and articulate when we know what we say. It does not apply, but we persist and yet still we continue to speak the things that is so untrue, denying the people, substantiate